I would like to show you something that we call disk repository. So we talked about our workspace, we talked about module selection, we talked about the ribbon, and this part of Urbano is called disk repository. This is used if you want to take some of the configurations that you created in one drawing, you can store it in disk repository and you can use it in all your other drawings. Also, you can save the whole system if you right mouse button on it and click Save as Template. This system with all its configurations will appear in the system templates. So let's do this, Save as Template. And you see now here you have a template and you can create in another drawing. You can easily create a new system based on this template. So just imagine you can prepare for your company all the data tables, all the profile configurations, all the other configurations that we showed during the training. So thematic mappings, queries, I don't know, cross sections configurations, and then you can save complete system as a template. Or you can just take any of these configurations and you can drag and drop them to your disk repository. So now I will open some drawing that I have here, Urbano Hydra profiles, where I have different configurations of the profiles. So I already showed you in the first training session how you can easily edit your profile configurations. And now I will show you how you can take configurations from one drawing, drag and drop it to disk repository and use it in all of your other projects as well. So as you can see here, the same project, but profile configuration looks completely different with different data, with different graphical elements. And here in this drawing, we have many different configurations. So you can see some are for German country, Czech Republic, Italian, Middle East, and so on. So now I will take, for example, any configuration. It's not just for the profiles. You can do it for anything, for labels, for data tables, for anything. And I will just drag and drop it to the disk repository. So let's take all these configurations. So 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, we don't need this drawing anymore, so let's close it. And now we are back in our main project where I would like to have those other configurations. So here we are using this one and we are using this for house connections. So I will delete these other ones that I have in this drawing. So to delete a configuration, right mouse button and delete configuration. Yes, and delete this configuration as well. And I will take these ones. So again, drag and drop it to the main system. Drag and drop it, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, and now I briefly mentioned before the function, the really great function, Profile Manager. This is a great function that I will now show in more detail that you can use for moving the profiles, deleting the profiles, redrawing the profiles, or these two are really nice. And you can do it for all the profiles in one system, so active system, or you can use it for all valid profiles. So this basically the profiles from all systems, or just the ones that need update, that are invalid or something like that. So let's check if we have some invalid systems. We don't. So valids are basically the system from the profiles for both systems. And also you can just select one and apply those changes just to one. So for example, if you want to reverse how this profile is drawn, so if you want to draw it in the opposite direction than what is the drawing direction, you can do it by clicking on this icon here. So longitudinal section reverse. And now this is drawn in the opposite direction. Or let's turn it back on, turn it back in this direction. You can use this icon here, switch longitudinal section definition or configuration. So basically, just imagine that you have one configuration that is your design configuration that you are using to design the network. Then maybe you have another configuration with different data in the profile table that you use for hydraulic calculation values. Or you need some other configurations that you are using for plotting, or when you are designing for different company or different country in different language. So you can just select configuration. For example, let's use this German one. This is a standard German configuration from country kit. Here you can see that something went wrong. So if you notice that the profiles are behaving some kind of weird, you can do this. I usually do this. So take all the profiles, just click delete on your keyboard, and then select all of them from the manager, because you can see they are still here, and just redraw them. So now you will see that this problem that we had, this will disappear. And now you can see this is the German configuration. You can see everything is in German language. We have some different data here. We have some data about the node schemes also appearing on the top of the profile. And you can see that the graphical elements also look completely different. Okay, let's now check some other configuration. Let's change. Okay, I will select just one. So let's select this one. And let's switch again. And let's use maybe this one from Czech Republic. This is really interesting one because it looks like it was created with completely different software. You see everything is in Czech language, the data is different, and it looks basically like it was created with some other software, but it's not. We are still in Urbano, but we are just using different configuration. So basically what I'm trying to show you here, that basically you can create the configurations that look like the profiles that you are used to have in your standard workflows. So let's check now this one. This is the Italian one, but in different scale in millimeters. So let's check it. So now you see it's a much bigger profile, and you have, again, everything is in Italian, everything looks completely different, and we have also some data appearing on the top of the profile. And let's use maybe another one, which is also Italian, and again, different scale and different data. And also let's use the last one that I have here. This is really nice one from our users from Middle East. And here you can see hydraulic calculation data also, flow, velocity, head losses also showing. And again, it looks really, really interesting. You can also see all these house connections appearing here as well. Okay, now I would like to, first of all, let's delete these profiles here. So these are the profiles that have been drawn with the house connection configurations. So if you want to delete some profiles created with specific configuration, you can click here and clicks just like this, remove from drawing, but configuration stays intact. I'm deleting this because now for the final thing, I would like to show you how you can plot your profiles.